On the table today, it is finally here. We are going to construct a Lego Super Mario, the Mighty Bowser. This is an 18 and up build, set number 71411, 2,807 pieces. On the back of the box, he's simply huge at 11.5 inches, 29 centimeters tall, by an equal 11.5, 29 centimeters wide, full of posability and fire-shooting mouth breath, and a fancy fiery display stand too. Even this box is simply enormous. Landry, how many squirrels do you think are inside this thing? You guys may want to scooch over for this part. How many pieces do we have? How many bags? Ooh, that is a lot of bags of pieces. King Bowser Koopa is in here somewhere. Where do we start? Bag 17 or bag 3? Let's just count them in order. Okay, what do we got? We have our instruction booklet Bible. This thing is thick. It is full of every appendage that you need to know about King Koopa Bowser, and maybe even some fun facts in the front for the build. Bags of pieces. They just passed out. They're so tired. Bag 1. Bag 2. Bag 3. Bag 4. Bag 5. 6. 7. How about 8? There's 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Lucky number for Bowser. 14. 15. 16. That's 17. Did you think I'd stop there? Because no, there's more. 18. 19. 20. 21 and 22 bag sets are going to take down or build up Bowser. Very little, if not none, double bags. Very interesting. Lots to do with this build. Let's just start off and see what bag 1's going to do. Mario? Mario, are you okay? Oh no, the display stand, it's burning him. Oh quick, Luigi, help Mario. Oh no. Not Luigi too. Oh, Mario's dead, quick. Princess, get over here, save Mario. Uh-oh. Not the princess too. They're all burning on this incredibly hot display stand for the mighty King Bowser. Oh my. We've got to save these guys. Get off. Whew. Off, guys. Oh my. That was a close call, guys. Well, anyhow, here's the enormous display stand from bags 1 through 4. And you can tell if the display stand is this big, the mighty King Bowser is going to be bigger than this action figure is going to be. So we have several more bags to build. Let's continue on with bag 5 and start building King Bowser. Oh, sorry, Mario. Keep forgetting. Oops. Sorry, princess. No. Sorry, guys. So it appears we have most of the Mighty Bowser's torso and back shell constructed. This is a challenging build. I can see why it is an 18 plus set, especially because I had my first 18 plus moment where I needed to age a few more years as I got the side bone shells on backwards. And once these red pins are inserted in, they don't come out. So I spent a few minutes trying to figure out how to fix it. Luckily, I found a backdoor way to remove the sides and kind of hinge things out and then switch these two sides. But you really have to pay attention, especially with this torso, because almost every direction it is a little bit confusing. But as we go on to bag 9, we'll complete the torso, we'll finish up the front of his shell, we'll add a tail. I think the tail is really going to help figure out which direction this goes. I'm still not exactly sure. And I like this little green pipe. It feels very Mario-esque inside here. So a lot to do on this very challenging build. Let's continue on and see if King Bowser will grow some legs. Wow, stage 14, the Mighty Bowser, is the stuff where nightmares are from. Actually almost resembles a theme or a scene from the old Super Mario Brothers movie where they shrunk that guy's head down. We've got this funny head. I think we can move these eyes, but we certainly have a lot more to construct. We finally have him on feet, and we have his back shell working, so it's getting there. And as we move on to 15, I think we're going to see more of Bowser's familiarity. So let's continue to build this mighty monster. And constructed we have Lego Super Mario the Mighty Bowser. What a towering build this is, now that Bowser is standing on top of his display stand. Definitely an 18+ build. I had many Bowser fumbles throughout, but luckily I was able to kind of correct them in the time lapse. But you really have to pay attention to this giant Koopa turtle. So several cool features. Let's take this over to the regular table so I can get in a little closer of this fantastic build. Okay, now back onto our table to get a pretty awesome look at Bowser here. Stunningly tall. Yeah, I'm getting almost 13 inches by about 15. And about 8 to 12 inches deep. This Bowser is commanding everyone's attention. For a Lego build, he is so three-dimensional. Let's quickly take him off his display pad real quick, getting a better look. Oh, there goes one of his fire towers. Now he's going to stand just a little bit lower. He's nice and flat-footed and sturdy. I don't have any problems with this guy tipping over or rolling or anything like that. They've built him pretty stable. There is not too much articulation in these legs, nothing in the knees, maybe just a little bit slightly movement in the hips to get him seated correctly. His back tail does have a little bit of movement. This back tail piece will hinge down over the display stand. Then look at this fantastic shell back here. That's the highlight detail of this build, all the different spikes coming about, protruding off his turtle shell, and then also the line work of the turtle shell going around, just how it has this meandering loopy look to it, just fantastic. Rests sturdily onto his back, or basically embedded into his back. That shell will not be falling off. And then there we have the front of Bowser looking back at us. I believe we have the ability to move his eyes. We can position with our fingers or thumb here, have him look different directions. These eyes do not move via an action feature, but there is a couple action features working with his head. There's levers on each side under behind his shell here. There's a lever there, and it is the same connected lever over onto this side, so you can move it whichever position you're in better position. So moving that back and forth is going to open and close his mouth, and should fire a fiery projectile. Whoa, that went far. Pretty nice looking fiery projectile. Actually, it's got a little bit of a transparency blob of lava on the edge of it. I did think it would have been fun, however, had they been able to projectile out a brick separator. How funny would have that been had he shot a brick separator out? It's even the correct color. The other action feature embedded into Bowser's head, we've got the ability to look different directions. Down here you can see a huge piece of brick here that pressing in from each side will move this mighty beast's head. And it's quite a sturdy movement. It feels really nice and tight. No bobbling around there. So you can just play around, have him talk, have him move his head, and really get some great character out of him. If I can get a good position here. Takes a little practice, but you can get some good puppetry work out of it. And then these arms do have a little bit of articulation too. You can rotate them up and down. The elbows here are a little bit tight, but you have a little bit of movement there, maybe 90 degrees. 360 with the hands, you can rotate them all around, and these fingers all have a little bit of movement, mainly on the thumb, but you can rotate the fingers out a little bit too if you want him to hold on to a Mario. Also, if you wish, you can move around his head spines and his eyebrows too. So plenty of fun to do with Bowser, just a terrific looking figure. Bringing back the great display stand. The stand really ties this figure together. Let's lift him up. Oh, he's heavy. He's super heavy. For some reason you don't feel that when he's in the box, but once constructed, wow. And then we have his flame towers, one of them hiding a POW block. So we'll see if we can get Mario to interact just a little bit with Bowser here. I don't believe there is anything on the bottom of this tower. This tower is just more decorative. But with the reach of Bowser, I've had him knock over these towers many a time. So bringing in your electronic Mario piece,
Lego Mario time!
We can interact with Bowser a little bit. I believe at the base of our display stand we have a small drawer to open up and activate via scanning. What does happen now? Oh, I need to update my Mario. Bumpy dumpa doo doo, updating Mario. Dumpy doo 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 doo, da 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 cha. Okay, Mario is now all updated. Will he activate this? So now we are fighting Bowser. He's supposed to recognize the colors, and he is. And we've defeated Bowser with Mario. Oh, something happened. Now he's shooting fireballs at him. What? So he had a second stage, I suppose. What if we knock this down? We've got our PAL block here. It doesn't have... Oh, it does activate the blueness on it. Alright, we got him. We knocked out King Koopa.
Mario number 1.
That's a lot of coins too. So an extra little feature for your electronic Mario starter courses if you are into playing those games. If not, it's just a fantastic showpiece, build piece. This thing will take center stage on any shelf. Really quick, a comparison of other Bowsers from Lego Super Mario. Here's your Lego Bowser character piece. Look at the scale difference of this guy here who used to feel pretty large to poor Mario here. Now just feels like one of Bowser Jr.'s. And then if you want to go really micro, here's the micro Bowser from the question block, which, if you'd like to see that comparison, here's our question block we had built last year from 2021. You can see Bowser here towering above it. Of course, if we open up our question block, the two sets will fill about the same amount of space. And wow, the Mighty Bowser actually looks really cool displayed next to the question mark block. I'm surprised I never built the NES set. Maybe someday I'll go back and work on that too. It is also a really cool Super Mario build. So that is the Mighty Bowser. I highly recommend this build if you are big into Lego Super Mario or Nintendo items or just Bowser in general. It is a perfect display piece to go along with your smaller scale electrical figures as he's just towering above them. And an overall terrific fun build to go through. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrel live, and a squament. What is your favorite part about the Bowser build? Thank you so much for watching. That's what I have to say about that.